Hello dear students, this is the exercise 6.3 question number 5. The question is, for each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number. Find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied. The question is for multiplication. So to get a perfect square number, it means these numbers are non-perfect square numbers, okay, and we have to find one number to make these numbers perfect square numbers. Also find the square root of the square number so obtain. So first thing we have to find the smallest whole number by which these numbers should be multiplied. So we will do with prime factorization method, okay. So first part here, 252. By using prime factorization, we will do the prime factors of 252. So even number divide by 2, 126. Again divide by 2, 63. Now again divide with 321. After that divide with 3, 7. At last 1. Okay. So here you can mention 252 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. After that you have to do the pairing of same number. 2 one pair, 3 also 2 times, so this is also one pair. Now you can check easily, 7 is not having any pair because only one single 7 is here. Here prime factor 7 has no pair because 7 single है ना. Therefore 252, this number should be multiplied with one more 7, with one 7 to make this number perfect square number. So first this question is clear, which it should be multiplied to get a perfect square number. Up to we have given the answer. What should be multiplied? 7 should be multiplied to make this number perfect square number, okay. After that the question is find the square root of the square numbers obtained. Now we will find the first square number, then square root. Now what you have to do? You have to multiply with 7 both sides. 252 into 7 here also and this side also, okay. These are the factors and one more 7. Now if you check, each and every number has a pair, okay. Just multiply this number 252 into 7, and if you multiply you will get 1764. Clear? Now we have to find the square root of this number. So in question number 4 we have already calculated the square roots. So just write down the numbers here, okay. After that do the pairing. Now next step is, this 2 is having the pair, so 1 2 outside, 3 also have the pair, 3 outside, 7 outside, only one 7. So your answer is square root of this number is equals to 2 3s are 6, 6 into 7 42. This is your answer, okay. Again I am repeating, first of all we have to find the number what should be multiplied. This number is given 252, so first of all we will do the prime factorization, okay. Now if you check, 2 is having the pair, 3 is also in pair, but 7 has no pair, so we will multiply it with 7 both sides. 252 into 7, and these factors also multiplied with 7. So if you multiply, the answer is 1764. So this number is our now perfect square number. Now as same we have done in question number 4, we have to find the square root of this number. Prime factorization of this number already done here in this side, okay. Now right hand side, after that you have to just put the numbers in the square root. Then all the numbers are having the pairs, one number, this number outside, After that, 1 3 outside, 1 7 outside. So the multiplication 2 into 3 6, 6 into 7 42. This is your final answer. So the square root of this number is equals to 42. Now move to the second part. Second part is 180. Same question, second part 180. So using prime factorization. Using prime factorization, we will do the prime factors of 180. So divide by 2, 90, again divide by 2, 45. So next number is first divide with 3, 15, again divide with 3, 5, and at last 1. Very simple question. 2 is having the pair, 3 is having the pair, 5 has no pair, so it should be multiplied with the 5. This is our answer. So just write in statements, wordings. 180 equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Make the pairs of same number. Easily you can check 5 has no pair. Here 5 has no pair. So 180 must be multiplied by 5 to obtain a perfect square number. First answer done. After that, second answer is multiplied both sides with 5. Okay, here 5, then 3 into 3 into 5. This is our first number 180. Okay, then again multiplied with 5. If you multiplied it, you will get 900. Okay, and this is the same pairing. Now each and every number has the pair. Okay, so 900 is the perfect square number. Here you can mention also. Now 900 is the perfect square number. Why it is perfect square number? Because each and every number has the pair. Now the question is find the square root of this number. So as question number 4, we will find the square root. Okay, we will write like this, then pairing. After that, 2 has the pair, so 1 2 outside to find the square root. 3 has the pair, 3 outside. 5 has the pair, 5 outside. Okay, from the root. So 900 is equals to square root of 900 is equals to 2 3s are 6, 6 into 5 30. This is the answer. Easy. Okay, now third part is 1008. So you can try yourself. Okay, this is your homework. Now the fourth part is 2028. Again the fourth part is 2028. So by prime factorization method we will do the prime factors of this number. So the number is 2028. Divide with 2 because our first prime number is 2. 1014. Again divide with 2. You will get 507. Now 5 and 7, 12 is divisible by 3 now. So this number is also divisible by 3. If you divide it, 169. After that, this number now 7 and 9 16. If the sum of the digit is 16, it is not divisible by 3. Again it is not divisible by 5, 7, 11. So this number is divisible by 13 and 13 times. Okay, so this is the prime factorization of this number. 2028 is equals to 3 into 13 into 13. If you check, 2 has the pair. Yes or no? 2 times 2, so 2 has the pair. 13 has the pair. 13 has the pair. But 3, only one 3 is here. Here 3 has no pair. Therefore 2028 must be multiplied by 3 to obtain a perfect square number. To obtain a perfect square number. Now multiplied both sides with 3. 2028 into 3, and these factors also multiplied with the 3. I am writing the 3 here, okay, because to make the pairs. 2 has already pair, 13 has already pair. Now if we multiplied with 3, so 3 has a pair now. Now if you multiplied, you will get, okay, 6084, and here same thing, same numbers, because this is the prime factorize of this number. 2 has pair, 3 has pair, and 13 has the pair. Here you can write now 6084 is the perfect square number. Okay, so similarly as we have done in both the parts, write down like this. Okay, both the sides in square root, so you will get 2 has the pair, so 1 2 outside from the square root sign. This 3 also taken outside, and 13 also outside. Now if you multiply, you will get 13 into 3, 39, 39 into 2, 78. This is the answer. Okay, you can also mention this statement, the square root of this number 6084 is 78. This is your answer. Now the fifth part of this question is, the number is given 1458. Okay, so by prime factorization divide with 2. If you divide with 2, you will get 729. Now this number is not divisible by 2, so check with 3. 7 and 2 9, 9 and 9 18. Because the sum of the digit is divisible by 3, so this number is also divisible by 3. If we divide it, the answer is 243. Again divide with 3, 81. Again divide with 3, 27. Again divide with 3, 9. Then 3. At last the answer is 1. So here you can write the prime factors. 2 multiplied 3 into 3. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times. So 3 has pair, this 3 also, and this 3 also. Clearly we can see that 2 has no pair, because 2 has no pair. So 1458 should be multiplied with the by 2 to get a perfect square number. Okay, so multiplied both sides with 2. Now I am writing the 2 here. 1 2 is already there, so 1 we have multiplied, so this 2 has the pair. Again these 3 has the pair. All the 3 have the pair. Now because each and every number has the pair, so this number, if you multiplied it, you will get 2916. So 2 into 2, again we are writing the same values. Okay, here you can mention now this number is a perfect square number. Now because it is perfect square number, we have to find the square root of this number, so we will put all these terms in the square root. Now because each and every number has the pair, so for finding the square root we will take 1 2 outside, from this pair 1 3 outside, this pair 1 3 outside, and from last pair also 1 3 outside. If you multiplied it, you will get 6 into 9 54. So this is your answer. Okay, 54. Also you can mention here square root of 2916 is 54. Okay, now the sixth part is 768. you can try yourself, this is your homework. Okay, so only two parts are homework, sixth part and the third part. Third part is 1008. Both the parts are homework. Okay, now move to the question number 6.